Hello, I'm Swampy number 5, and this is everything you need to know about OMI, VeVe and OMI. If you find this information useful or interesting, please drop a like or subscribe to hear and see more. Giveaways will happen during live streamed events, which is kind of an issue for me right now on YouTube because YouTube does require me to have 50 subs to do that. So I'm definitely looking forward to who's going to show up when I do another live stream or something like that. We can talk about VeVe. We can talk about OMI. People, liking this stuff. Maybe I'll just end up doing it every day. Shoot, I don't know. Also, I am not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. Do your own homework. This is me kind of helping you with that homework. But, you got to make your own decisions when it comes to all that. So let's jump in. All right, so what is VeVe? Let's go over that, right? VeVe is a premium digital NFT store platform, as you would call it, for your mobile device. So right now you can download this anywhere, any kind of mobile device, phone, tablets. It's called VeVe Collectibles. And basically what it is it's a store. VeVe Digital Collectibles come in limited edition releases, can be purchased, sold, and traded, upgraded, and customized, placed in virtual showrooms, shared on social, and more, all through the VeVe app. This is the VeVeOfficial.me webpage. The Dark Hawk comic, which is actually coming out tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's going to be dropped on the VeVe app. $6.99 is the price. If you even get it, when you click the Buy Now button, you might get one. You might get one of these variant covers right here that are a little bit more rare and worth quite a bit more. It's kind of a luck of the draw. You might not get something. I mean, I don't get stuff all the time, really. Actually, my wife just got one today, and she hasn't got one for a very long time, way before the Disney drops. And we can get into that in a little bit. We can check out this video right here. Ooh, look at that. That does look pretty sweet, actually. Nice. That silver and gold one was really tight looking. I want the ghost trap. I can't afford the ghost trap, but I really want one of those so bad. Because it actually has functionality and utility to it, and you can, if you get the Slimer NFT as well, you can actually activate the your ghost trap with the Slimer and suck them in on AR on your phone. It's fantastic. It's really cool. So anyway, yeah, that's awesome. Here's some of the, companies that have licenses under VeVe currently for NFT collectibles. Comics, you got Marvel Comics is in there. You got Marvel NFTs, some of what you've seen in there. You got DC Direct, so you do have some Batman figurine, AR capable collectibles. Some of these collectibles actually, they're animated. So you can actually take, a picture. I've got a picture with my nephew next to Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Man, that was cool. Star Trek, Back to the Future. And the list does go on. There's there's hundreds of licenses coming. You can download it on Google Play and the Apple iStore. And this just kind of gives you a preview. You have the showroom kind of scenario where you have like a vault. You can take pictures of them together, and you can place them all together however you want, and then put them all together in an AR picture. And you know, when you place all these down, you can walk away, walk around, whatever. It stays there. And the animated ones are really they're really cool. You can buy and sell them really quickly as well on the VeVe marketplace. I mean, that's really the upside. It's, real life collectibles and comics, trying to sell it to, the person that's going to appreciate it and find that person. A little quick, a little tough. But here it's instant. And there is some, talk of a VeVe metaverse coming, like a three-dimensional virtual space that will be able to interact with these things. And there's just a kind of a preview of some of them. You got Harley Quinn, Batman over there, Robin. Anyway, let's look into where do you plug into? That's what's next. Where do you plug into? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Medium, and Discord, and also Telegram. So those are some places you can check out. I can show you some feeds here. We've got VeVe Digital Collectibles on Twitter feed here. Anything you need to know, there's an AMA tomorrow, 6 p.m. And that's where the developers actually will be live on Twitter. And you can actually raise your hand and ask them questions about it if you want, whatever it may be. You'll hear all the latest news. And we always wait for this. They come out every 2 weeks. The last one was delayed. So this one is going to be super exciting. I'm always excited. The news just gets me pumped. Yeah, so this is showing the first appearance of Darkhawk. That's tomorrow. That's exciting. I just got my first ultra rare today. This one right here paid $6.99. I got this green one right here, the ultra rare. And it's worth, a few $100s already. So that was awesome. I've never gotten a score like that before, but it's great. And if anybody's watching, say hi, whatever, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. I'm looking for people that are going to be chatting in this live stream with me. I mean, nobody's really stopping by, but I got a comic to give away. So I'm hoping somebody does stop by and say hi to me and hang out and ask questions, because that person is going to get an NFT. A free Young Avengers NFT. I hope I'm onboarding someone that's new to this, because, it's free money. I'd rather give it to somebody that's not already into this, So you can just try it for yourself. Check it out. Whatever. All right, we got a Komi also. So a Komi and Omi is like the Omi coin of the blockchain that VeVe runs on, right? So it's not a currency coin, it is a utility coin, so it does have utility within the shopping experience of buying collectibles on VeVe. And a lot of that stuff is still being implemented. So right now, Omi isn't really doing much, but it's being worked on right now. I'm just coming right around the corner. I'm really pumped. And that's where you can plug in there. You can follow there on their feeds as well, and they'll give you the most updated. There's your AMA invite again. Here's my YouTube channel. I'm trying to actually get 50 subscribers. I've been messing around on YouTube for a little bit, but right now I'm actually trying to take this serious. So if you can help me out, I can put a little bit more effort into this. I'm working on a new logo and stuff like that. But here's, I'm also on TikTok, Swampy number 5 on TikTok. Here's, I had this NFT, bought it, sold it. But yeah, this is like in my backyard. And as you can see, I can just put her in my backyard, walk around, whatever, check it out. Let's see what else I got. I do have another one. We'll do this one. We got Batgirl. Let me mute this. I'll mute this. yeah, so that's what I got going on. And the yeah, here's the X-Men Storm NFT, and the more 3D NFTs that I get. Personally, I flip them if they're not animated. I mean, I'm interested if they're animated, but I so far on the drops, I just get the common standing there, and which is cool. I'll make the videos if I get them before I sell them, just so you guys can see, or so everybody can see. But most of the time, I've got comics, which I'm also working on reading out my comics and making videos, kind of like movies of these digital comics, and reading them out loud, kind of, so we can enjoy these classics like the first Spider-Man and the Kang comic and all that. It's awesome. And yeah, check it out too. Google or YouTube, AR VeVe comics, and you'll see, like it's 3-dimensional. You can turn the pages, you can tilt it up, you can, stand next to it, place it on the table, whatever you want to. It's pretty sweet. So the next thing we're going to get into is, that was the AR examples. And what is OMI? We need to dive in more into really what OMI is and VeVe and all that stuff. And you can find that a lot of information about coins or utility or crypto, whatever it may be, on coinmarketcap.com. I've searched up OMI. We've got a Ome Token going on. And what is Acomi? Acomi is a Singapore-based technology company in the digital collectible space. The company has created VeVe, a blockchain-based digital collectibles marketplace for users to buy and share their collectibles across the social network service. Acomi is made up of two different elements: the former Acomi Collect ecosystem, known as VeVe, and the Acomi Secure Storage Wallet. VeVe contains the VeVe Store, a second-hand market, an augmented reality showroom, and a social feed. VeVe works with brands including Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, Ghostbuster, NFL, and MLB. And this is kind of actually an older post, so we got like Disney and Marvel and all this stuff. And another thing too, I forgot to mention was DesignerCon. DesignerCon was amazing. The Discord is amazing. You should definitely join the VeVe's official Discord. We had somebody named Eagle Eyes. Shout out to Eagle Eyes for going out to DesignerCon and actually streaming the entire DesignerCon for us, all 3 days. Not on YouTube or anything like that. Just over Discord. And it was great. It was great. They had all of these great designer figurines and stuff like that were NFTs that were released that were actually they're also real figurines. It's pretty cool. So the OMI token is a utility token that is used as a medium of exchange when a user buys or sells or trades their digital collectibles on the VeVe platform. So in the background, when you're buying and trading these collectibles, OMI is kind of being used to do that. OMI also ensures that immutable record of ownership for the digital collectibles. So it's basically minted, and it gives you a minted information. It keeps it all intact on there on the blockchain. All right, and the only problem with coinmarketcap.com, actually, I do have to make sure that you're aware of this, is when you look at the circulating supply, and that's important, right? It really is, and I can explain that to you. We'll dive really deep towards the end here. I'm just getting into the overview. But the circulating supply doesn't seem to be updated as much on coinmarketcap.com. So you definitely want to go and check out coingecko.com, because that's going to actually give you an accurate circulating supply number. Look at that. It's very different. So you want to really do your homework, before jumping into things, and because you might not be getting your information like you thought you were. Because I know when I first coming in, I was like, 166 billion, that's not bad. And 237 billion isn't bad either. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. We're just going to keep going over, though, a quick overview of OMI and some of the tokenomics around it. which brings me to token.vv.me. And what this shows is there's a breakdown, okay, of all 750 billion total supply, okay, and there's only this much in circulating supply. So where's the rest of the supply? Well, you've got this reserve wallet balance here, you've got a vault balance, and you got a burn wallet balance. And these are kind of used to just make sure the transactions are happening. They're the kind of like the liquidity, that's being used to, to handle transactions. And then burn wallet, this is actually OMI deleted from existence forever from circulating supply. So, and it's burning every day too. And we can look at that. All right, so you'd want to come over here and check out OMI Daily Burn on Twitter to further dive into the OMI burn. So it's showing on the 6th 32 million OMI burned from existence. Right here you got 61 million OMI burned today. This was posted 21 hours ago. That's quite a bit. And if we scroll down, you'll see even some bigger numbers, like certain things were dropping. I'm looking for big numbers. There's 130 million. Sometimes you'll see like 500 million in one day, and that's what I was looking for. There's one right here, 339 million OMI burnt on November 20th. Something big happened there. So this is kind of showing what some of that total supply is doing. And then you got the Go chain here. This is where OMI sits right now. But once something we're about to get into, we're about to move into Ethereum layer 2 and off of the Go chain with a lot of our NFTs, but there will still be the OMI, and it'll still, translate the same. They'll just move it over. So what Go chain, this is a really important one too, to know more about OMI, because it actually shows you the, all the transactions within this utility coin and its existence. So you got your total supply right there, about 750 billion. It's showing your OMI holders. And if you look right here, 268, 51, 40, see, that's where those numbers are coming from. Those are the top 3, and those are actually, part of the system. So this is a really good spot to check it out. So what's in store? Let's talk about what's in store for VeVe for the future. And what we've got, first of all, is we've got MTL, which if you get into VeVe, you would go to omi.vv.me. and you'd log in with your VeVe stuff on a computer. I know it's usually an app, but this is more of a computer side. And if you log in, you'll see a payout button at the bottom. And it's grayed out, but you're going to be able to cash out immediately, straight out from the app. So let's say you threw $7 or $10 on some kind of a drop and you were successful and you ended up getting some kind of secret rare worth $2,000. Well, guess what? You can cash it out. Maybe you can buy some more collectibles. That's what I do. I buy more comics. But, a lot of people are waiting to cash out, and that's rolling out right now. Some people got it. Some people don't, but it'll get there. We're getting there. 50, 100 people, then, 500,000, and 2,000, and then eventually everybody's got it. So yeah, if you're interested in, learning more about that, or if you're using VeVe right now, you didn't know that, check it out. Awesome. So MTL is going to happen, but the VeVe Tokenomics system and OMI utility, I kind of got ahead of myself. We did want to dive into that. We do want to dive into that. You know what? Let's just throw that at the end. We'll throw the tokenomics at the end. So we got VeVe MTL cash out. That's happening right now. That's what's in store. Then we have the VeVe Master Collector Program. There's 4 things that are happening that are huge, and there's a lot more happening after that as well. But VeVe Master Collector program allows people that are collecting comics and collectible NFTs on this platform to accrue points for collecting, or even, getting it in the first place. You can have one-off points, you get daily recurring points, and it kind of depends as well if it's a collectible or a comic on how those points are divvied out. What are these points, you ask? Well, the points you can use to actually cash in to buy raffles on the drop. Basically, how it's going to work is, in the end, OMI, MCP points, they'll be able to buy raffles. And those raffles can be used to try to score something on the drop that you specifically wanted before the drop even happened. So basically everybody buys a whole bunch of these things and cashes in a whole bunch of points, and they throw their raffles up, and a few people are selected and get it, and everybody else gets their points back. And the people that won, their points are burned. So, and then the drop happens for everybody else. So there's still the majority, just people walking in the door can come in and they can win something without having to had a collector, a huge collection or something like that. But it does add a kind of an incentive to hold things, especially like, secret rares, comics, secret rare give you 6 points, ultra rare give you 3 per day that you're holding it. And then your collectibles 5, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And there's going to be like badges and achievements to show, like what kind of a collector you are. There's going to be levels, and that's more of a passive gamification to the app. And if I didn't mention also, you should definitely, while we're sitting here and you're listening, you should definitely download VeVe on your app and your app store. It's free. It takes an email. Everybody's got one. You don't have to put any money in and not like that. You can just go ahead and check out the markets. You can check out the store. When you get to the store, everything's sold out, okay? Because everything that launches, like tomorrow's comic at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you're there for it and you got, you deposit $10 gems, this is not financial advice again. But if you put $10 in there and you want to go for the drop, I'm just excited for the drop tomorrow. It's going to sell out. That's what I was going to say. This is going to sell out immediately. Like, you hit the button and it's over. You either got it or you don't. And there are some tips and tricks too that you can learn if you join the Discord, VeVe official Discord. They go over the tips and tricks. Every day they start a drop throw. Well, not every day. They be 1 hour before every drop in the Discord. They give away stuff. They go over the tips and tricks. They tell you how to get the drop, to get that successful drop. The next big thing that's happening is Immutable X migration rollout plan. So this is actually already in process. We're kind of waiting for Immutable X to do their thing, to finalize things, as though it seems. And this is going to allow us to actually take our NFTs off of the VeVe platform if we want. It's going to mint it for the rest of the NFT or virtual spaces out there, which is really kind of a precursor to the metaverse, where everything comes together. I mean, all these game NFT stuff, like Call of Duty skins or whatever you want to, maybe you don't want to use your Call of Duty skin inside of a Call of Duty game. Maybe you want to use it somewhere else. Who knows? Kind of like Ready Player One. Let's think about that, right? That's the future, right? So that stuff's coming, if you weren't aware. Spoiler alert. So, yeah, anyway, that's Immutable X. It's just pretty much its main function is to be able to move it and sell it in other markets or use it in other apps or ecosystems. So that's coming. That's the third thing. And that's all actually kind of done, to be honest. Those 3 things are done. It's just kind of a, timing thing with trying to plug everything in. But it's done. First look at OMI Utility Program. This is the 4th big thing that's going to happen. And they're actually working on this right now. I don't know what phase they're working on, but I would assume they're just waiting for these 3 things to really get the ball rolling, to start pushing more of this going on. But they've got a lot ahead of themselves. I mean, there's a lot going on ahead of them. Which is, like I said, the metaverse too. Talking about the metaverse, there's gonna be a VeVe-verse. So, you know, and then you got all these other companies too. I mean, everybody's gonna have a metaverse of some kind, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I also forgot. We have VeVe's got the first U.S. government agency. Like, we have a postal stamp, United States postal stamp inside of VeVe. My wife got one, paid $6 on the drop. That thing's worth $100 right now. You think I'm selling it? Heck no. That's the United States Postal Service. I'm totally keeping that. Amazing. So the Ome Utility Program is what we were discussed earlier, where people can have Ome, this currency that you can buy, you know, in cryptocurrency markets. But soon you'll be able to purchase it actually on the app. So people will be buying, you know, this currency without even really knowing like too much about crypto. You know, they'll just see this. Sorry, I was in the wrong. We were looking at the wrong document. But the Ome Utility Program, first look. The Ome Utility Program is a system designed to give Ome Token holders added utility and benefits within the VeVe app. And we are incredibly excited to share the initial outline with you. I was excited. I was excited back in November. I couldn't wait for it. So basically what this is going to allow you to do is stuff with your tokens. And what it's going to do is there's going to be a staking program. You got your secondary market trading with Ome. You got the Ome drop raffle, which we talked about. That's going to intermingle with MCP points raffles. And you're going to have premium market listings. So basically, let's say you're looking at the top of the market and, you know, the lowest prices and stuff, or however somebody's filtering the aftermarket, they're going to see your name at the top because you spent Ome for them to see this. So you get that premium market listings. Ooh, boy. I know a lot of people are excited about that. And by the way, this is live on Twitch. So if there's somebody around who wants to get a free NFT, drop on by, say hi. So we're going to go over the staking tiers. Okay, you got 3 staking tiers. And this is where you can basically, you know, lock up, give them, you know, or lend them. I would just lock it up pretty much. So staking tiers, you got tier 1, Ome Homie, $1,000 of Ome. If you lock it up and don't do anything with it for 30 days, then you get these benefits over here. You get the Ome Homie 3D and profile badge. You get the accessory purchase with Ome. You get premium market listings with Ome and bonus to all points earned. And that's after you wait 30 days. So you don't like lock it up and get it while it's locked. You have to wait. And that's what this fast track 25% of the 1,000, which is $250 worth of Ome, will fast track you so you don't have to wait that 30 days. And you'll instantly for $250 and, you know, with $1,000 worth, you know, on top of that, you can skip over to tier 2. So once you skip it over to tier 2 or you wait 30 days without fast tracking, you reach over to the $5,000 worth of Ome tier. You know, not everybody's going to be able to jump in on this. You know, I mean, I guess it depends on how early you get in and what happens. But what's exciting about this tier 2 $5,000 worth of Ome is that there's burning NFTs So we're not even talking about just burning Omi. We're talking about burning NFTs also, like those comics and collectibles that you've seen, and then there's only like 30,000 minted of that comic. If somebody wanted to burn those and it was beneficial for them to try to get what they want, to burn something, NFTs for points, those items are getting burnt from existence. Less circulating supply of NFTs and less circulating supply of Omi. Fascinating. So we're going to get over to, then you got this tier 3. Oh, by the way, tier 2 lets you trade and buy and sell with Omi as well. Like, you can buy and trade and sell comics and collectibles with Omi with tier 2. And then you got tier 3, which is the Omi 1 Kenobi. And of course, more additional bonuses to points earned. You can display mint next to NFTs in showroom. You can rent collectibles. That's pretty interesting. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see how that's used. On unlimited showrooms, expanded AR features, more AR features than I already have. Amazing. How can you top that? And wow, there's a Omi market transaction fee, 25%. So it kind of helps you with the market transaction fees too. So yeah, that is pretty exciting stuff, and that's gonna affect all this. The prices, the circulating supply. Every single time a transaction is made on VeVe, Omi's burnt. Omi is burnt. Omi is burnt. NFTs, supply, you name it. Someone's cashing out, burnt. Someone's, making a sale, burnt. Someone's buying, burnt. Like, all right, maybe I'm getting a little bit too excited because I just want it to burn. Okay, the last update for Komi was December 3rd. And it kind of wraps up around what all happened in November. So for a lot of people that are kind of new to this might be beneficial. We've seen the first U.S. government agency to VeVe. There was Designer Con. We went over Disney. And Disney was huge. I mean, Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse golden statue, which, just to try to get that during Disney Plus week was 333 gems. And now it's like 8,000. Of course, I didn't score one. That would have been awesome. If I did, I wouldn't sell it. I would just, I don't know, like hold on for dear life and take a bunch of pictures with it, VeVe Discord, we did talk about that. Huge. Telegram. We have officially passed 1 million active monthly users on the platform with more than 2.6 million NFTs sold. That is nuts. All right, so that pretty much wraps up everything about VeVe and Omi. There are some technicals we can dive into, which I said we would get to at the end. Here we are. VeVe token system and Omi utility. It really just, I think we pretty much summed it up, but it does kind of dive in to the specifics, right? The token distribution and supply. And I will just say too that, let's see, is this the October? Yeah, you know what? Let's look at October first. Okay, October's VeVe Tokenomics in-app funds and token buybacks. So this is a great article as well, and all of these will be, of course, down in the comments below for you to. But this is a great article because it actually tells you, actually shows you exactly what's happening with your money. You got your $10 in-app purchase. User buys 10 gems by the way of $10 in-app purchase. The 10 gems are sent directly to the user's gem wallet. But then this purchase triggers a process to send the equivalent value of OMI from the in-app reserve through the user's OMI wallet to the OMI vault. So it goes to the OMI wallet, but then the OMI remains in the vault until the corresponding gems are spent. The OMI remains in the vault until the corresponding gems are spent. The corresponding OMI in the vault is exchanged for the NFT and then moved to the out of circulation wallet, which is burned. So there's your burn right there. It shows, a couple things on buybacks of gems, secondary market buybacks. So this is, new NFT drops, and then you've got your secondary market breakdown. And then it really just breaks this down even more. You got B is buyback, G gem sales, N is new NFT purchases, F is app fees 30%, P is 10% of new NFT purchases. And they got this whole thing broken down for you, so you don't have to write it all out to figure out how much is actually going to go through to the buyback. So that's a really interesting read if you want to know the technicalities, where your money is going. I mean, when you make a purchase, who's getting what, licensors, depending on the licensors, they're going to have their fee. And, Disney, Marvel, these companies, every single time this NFT is sold, they will get paid. So, of course, they want to make Disney, Marvel NFTs. And this does the, this is something to note as well, diving deeper, okay? So here's your breakdown of token distribution supply, right? We started off, and this is as of June, 300 billion tokens in the reserve wallet. Okay, this, see now it's at 268. So 300 billion tokens started in the reserve wallet. Then you got the vault wallet with 40 billion. And that's kind of like staging. Business development long-term initiatives was held back for 150 billion OMI. Thing about that is right here, a 97 billion were removed from the business development fund and the founders allotment and locked indefinitely in smart contracts by the team, and an additional 6 billion had been burnt at that time. There's 20 billion burnt now, but that 97, I guess there was some kind of a mistake, and now it's locked up for thousands of years or something like that. So, anytime you're looking at the total supply, just automatically take 97 billion right out of this business development spot here. Okay. And I do have some notes. I need to pull out my notes here. So, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything at the end of this. So I do want to address something right now. I do want to address something which is prices, right? So when you're looking at people and they've got their OMI's going to hit $10 and it's going to hit $1 and stuff like that. Let me just school you right now on how to figure that out for yourself. Okay? So this is what I want you to know. I want you to know that OMI or whatever coin, OMI, the price of OMI, okay, the price of OMI times the circulating supply equals market cap. See how that's half of that one anyway. Okay, that's how you get that. All right, so if you wanted to know if OMI was going to hit $1 and market cap, that's the amount of money that you got in there. That's, people throwing all this. That's the amount of money you got going on, So if you wanted to know, okay, if Omi hits $1, how much market cap do I need? You're gonna need $237 billion. That's a lot of money. I mean, right now we're at 1 billion. We got a long way to go. Now the whole thing of burning this circulating supply is going to keep going down, and that's going to change that equation. But as of right now, Omi reaching $1, I can't tell you. Like, I can't tell you until all these four things that's happening up here are finished and we're rolling. I mean, you can still kind of see, the progress of Omi getting burnt. But I feel like once all these four big things are running full speed next to each other, we're going to be burning a lot more than that. Plus, with all like 200 different licensors are coming up, or more. I think it's a lot more now. Maybe 1,000 or something. I don't know. I'm getting hopeful. So you do want to definitely think about that. Also, the circulating supply, right? So what you want to do is you want to take the total circulating supply, which is 750 billion, right? And you want to take away that 97 we just talked about, which is locked up forever. Well, you might as well say forever. I don't know, 18,000 years or something crazy like that. But so these right here, the burn wallet, the vault, and the reserve, you would take that out of the equation too. Okay, so if I got a calculator, sorry you can't see it. 750 billion. I'm just gonna do 750. 750 take away 97 for good. That's 653. Then we're gonna take out 268. And we're going to take out 51. And we're going to take out 20 for the burn wallet. That leaves us with 314. Okay. Now, another thing is that there's actually... Hold on a second. I just messed this up, I think. Yeah, so you got 653. Oh, you know what? As of June. Okay. I've got numbers as of June. Let me you know what? I'm going to display this for you guys. For everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. No, not the calculator. That's not what I need. Tokenomics. There we go. All right, so I'm pretty sure you can see that. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So you can see this. So what I want you to look at is this is as of June 23rd from the Tokenomics thing that I just showed you. If I can just look at it. June 23rd. I think it's this one. No, that's October. So this document right here, the VeVe token system and Omi utility, this is June 23rd. So as of June 23rd, okay, we had 750 billion. Actually 700 or 653 because of the 97 bill locked away from the business development, which leaves us with 53 bill left. So if you take 653 and we take away 53, which was remaining in the business development fund, right? And then you got your team advisors, so we'll take 150 for that. And then the private sale, we got, take from that. That's going to leave 340 billion is left. So to calculate the circulating supply, all of these are the circulating supply. The business development, the team advisors, board members, and the private sale and public IEO. So the circulating supply kind of started with 110, and we've gone up because some of this stuff is coming out. But it's also getting burned, right? So that's fantastic. I totally should have put that there was a free giveaway in the title of this thing. Maybe people would have just clicked on it. I don't know. I'd really like to do it on YouTube, though. So I'm really hoping to do that. But everyone, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching, checking this out, bearing with me through my first stream or show, whatever you want to call it. And I hope to see somebody live sometime so I can give away this free comic, because I cannot seem to give it away. And it's really a chance for you to possibly win something big. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll come back.